Let's talk shop. In our last video, we covered the kinematic arc and how steep control arm angles work against your suspension. Today, we're looking at another major problem caused by that exact same arc and bad control arm geometry: rear steer and roll steer. The core issue happens the second your suspension moves unevenly. When one side hits a bump or your chassis leans into a turn, one side of your suspension compresses while the other droops. In a proper suspension system, your control arms should allow the axle to cycle cleanly up and down. But the steeper the control arm angle, the less your axle swings vertically and the more it swings horizontally. That horizontal shift means the compressing side and the drooping side move each end of the axle in opposite directions. The front of your rig is largely unaffected by this specific axle shift because of steering linkage and steering knuckles that actively combat the axle twist. The rear axle, even with a track bar in place, lacks these active steering restraints and takes the brunt of the twist. On the trail, hitting an uneven obstacle compresses one side of your rear suspension, forcing that end of the axle to shift along its arc. The trailing arms swing upward and backward, working with the impact to make the rear axle incredibly willing to twist. In short, the input is suspension compression, and the output is yaw change. That specific twist is what we call rear steer. The situation is different on smooth roads and highways. No longer are you challenged by impact forces, but by inertia. When you take a smooth corner, lateral acceleration causes body roll, forcing one side of your rear suspension to compress and the other to droop. With those steep arm angles, this leaning action physically pushes and pulls the ends of your solid rear axle, forcing it to pivot, leaving you with a flighty, unstable rig. When inertia and body roll are the culprits twisting your axle, that is exactly what we call roll steer. Fixing axle steer starts with correcting your control arm geometry. The most effective way to do this is by dropping the mounts at the frame, which restores softer control arm angles, corrects the kinematic arcs, and ensures your rear axle tracks smoothly upwards. That is exactly what Elev8 Off Road's Rock-Rail drop brackets are designed to do. While some off-road geometry fixes require a massive commitment, forcing you to fire up a grinder and permanently cut off your factory mounts, the Rock-Rails offer a simple, fully bolt-on alternative, with absolutely no cutting or welding required. Our Rock-Rails are CAD engineered and laser cut here in East Tennessee using 1/4-inch thick USA steel and are backed by our lifetime structural warranty. Thanks to everyone for watching. Catch you on the next one.